People, we're back. That's what's just happened to Tottenham Hotspur. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. Our heads have been slapped. Slapped. I can't even lie. Marinakis, Nottingham Forest, well done. They have literally reeled us in, strung us along for 2 weeks, and they've slapped us in the face. Morgan Gibbs-White has signed a new deal, contract extension, through to 2028, and that almost certainly wipes away whatever release clause we had thought to be in the contract. Yeah, to be honest, the thing that annoys me the most about this is Nottingham Forest pulling the wool over our eyes, because I'll be real, I thought this deal was going to go through. I didn't think that he would go back and sign a new deal, because as Fabrizio and Ornstein had reported, he wanted to come to Tottenham. He wanted to come to Tottenham. The medical was booked, etc., etc. So for him to do a U-turn, clearly something's happened there that we aren't fully aware of. I mean, Morgan Gibbs-White is talking about how he believes in what they're building, and with the backing of Marinakis and the enormous ambition he has, he wants to be part of making something special. I'm excited for what's to come. Listen, we've been slapped. We've been slapped. It is what it is. I said that if this deal would fall through, I would come and hold my licks. And here I am, holding my licks. Holding my licks. We've been punched. We've been bruised. Yeah, man. But you know what? It's not the end of the world, like I said on the Big Six. It's not the end of the world. It's embarrassing. Don't get me wrong. It's embarrassing. It's a waste of our time, because that's 2 weeks we've wasted on a player who is effectively not joining our club. And at this point in time, we've only signed really one established first team 11 player into the squad that wasn't there last season, and that's Kudus. We still need bodies. And Morgan Gibbs-White was meant to be someone who could come and compete with a Maddison, or potentially be used as a starter in a different way in our team. And now that option has been taken away for Tottenham. So Morgan Gibbs-White is officially off the table for Spurs. And unfortunately, we at Tottenham Hotspur have to be dragged through embarrassment yet again. I don't know why this shit always happens to us as a club. Why are we the ones that always have to be embarrassed? Why? Why can't we just be normal? The Kudus deal was so normal. The Morgan Gibbs-White deal was abnormal for Spurs, because we thought, you know what? Spurs are moving serious. Why? Why does our joy always have to turn to ash? And this ain't even joy, because I'll be real, I don't even rate Gibbs-White like that. Anyone who watches on the Big Six and stuff, he's a good player. So this isn't even, like, you're ugly anyway after being turfed by the girl. This isn't that at all, right? Let me make this clear. Morgan Gibbs-White is a good player. He's a baller. He's someone that would have added quality to this squad. But he, as I said on the Big Six, he's not Cole Palmer. He's not Maddison. He's not Odegaard. He's not Eze. He's not in that premier bracket of 10s in the Premier League. He's not. So us losing the player himself in isolation is not the end of the world, or losing out on signing the player. It's not the end of the world. Yeah? What is frustrating is now getting to the end of July. Basically, we're at the end of July. We've only signed one genuine game changer, and the second player who was meant to come and complement that game changer to make our squad stronger is no longer on the table. On top of the fact that we still need a centre mid to play in the deepest position. Yes, we know that Palhinha talks are heating up, but it's not happened yet. And is Palhinha even the profile that we need? If you're bringing Palhinha, are you bringing in someone who can actually pass the ball? Because that's what we need the most. Are you bringing in a defender who can play left centre back or left back? It's frustrating, I'll be real. It's frustrating to be strung along like this and not land a player. I actually just wanted to sign the player out of principle. I don't even rate him heavy, but I just wanted to sign him out of principle because of all the bullshit that we've had to deal with and all the stupid smoke and mirrors over the last 2 weeks. But unfortunately, we've been slapped. So we have to hold that. Honestly, we have to hold that, hold our licks. But you know what? Take that 60 million and go and throw it at better players. Because I promise you, there are better players than Morgan Gibbs-White out there that will improve this team and start. There are better players out there. Obviously, Eze's on his way to Arsenal, but Eze was an example of a player that you could have signed long before Arsenal were interested. 60 million, it's not chump change. Go take that 60 million, add 20 million to it and go to Crystal Palace. Throw it at Wharton. Just because we've had our head slapped by Morgan Gibbs-White does not mean this summer's over. Because get back to business, boys. Get back to business. We have a summer to salvage. We have a summer to salvage. We need a transfer window that's salvaged. Yeah? I've been watching the pre-season as well. And I'm seeing us die from ball progression in the middle of the park. I'm seeing us die. Die. And the only midfielder we're linked for outside of Gibbs-White is Pellegrini. Do me a favour. Morgan Gibbs-White, this message is for you, yeah? You're a good player. You're a baller. You're strong. You work hard. Clearly, you want to prove something at Nottingham Forest. But, bro, you've played yourself. You've played yourself. Because guess what? 60 million, if I'm being honest, is too much for you. But this market demands that you cost 60 million because of homegrown tax and the season you had. But you've played yourself. Because now you've locked yourself into a situation with a club that aren't going to let you go for cheap. And I'm just looking at the situation now. Who is coming in and buying this guy at the price that they're going to want? 70, 75 million. Who's doing that? You think Man City are going to come in for you next summer? Really? Really? After signing Cherky and Reinders and Nico Gonzalez in January, they're going to come in for you. Arsenal who are looking to sign Eze. Chelsea who are looking to sign Javi Simmons. Yeah? Maybe Man United. Maybe. Who knows what they'll do next summer? Who knows? They might cobble up the pounds from their sofas and their wallets and they might come in and buy you. But this represented your chance of making a step up. You're playing in the Europa League this season. It's a reputable competition. We were in it last year. We won it. Difference. We were in it last year and we won it. You could have come to play for a team who's just won it and you'd be playing in Champions League football and you'd be playing with a better standard of players across the board. You'd be playing at a higher level. You'd be playing with higher expectation. You'd have more of a platform to perform. But no. You decided to stay as the big fish in a very small pond. Because believe you me, that pond is very small. Forest. Nottingham Forest. Yeah. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. The old me would be saying, oh yeah, it's beef, like I was with Sheffield United. The truth of the matter is, I couldn't give a damn about Nottingham Forest as a club. I just wanted to sign this player because of Marinakis being a dickhead. But Nottingham Forest as an institution, I couldn't care less. You are literally the speck on my shoe when it comes to Tottenham. You are nothing compared to Tottenham Hotspur. You're nothing. You are absolutely nothing compared to Tottenham Hotspur, which is why your captain wanted to join Spurs and he had to be strong-armed by your chairman to re-sign. Because he wanted to come. The proof is there. The proof is in the pudding. The bid was slapped and quickly he wanted to come. The medical was booked. He was in London. He wanted to come. So nobody can revise history. The same way we're getting slapped now, yeah, we'll take our licks. But remember this, Nottingham Forest, your captain jumped at the opportunity to come and play for Spurs. Not Chelsea, not Arsenal, not Man United, not Man City, not Liverpool. He jumped at the opportunity to play for Spurs because we are a big six team. Yeah? We're a big six team. We're not chumps who were in the championship for 20 of the last 25 years. Right? We're not getting giddy like certain Forest because we finished 7th. Enjoy your 7th place, man. Enjoy the Europa League, man. Listen, I wish you good fortunes in that competition. I actually like Nuno Espirito Santo, even though he was terrible at Spurs. As a person, as a manager, I think he's calm. He was just awful at Tottenham. He was an awful fit. But little old Forest, enjoy Gibbs-White. Enjoy Gibbs-White, honestly. Enjoy Gibbs-White. It's cool. Gibbs-White, I have no malice against you, bro. Truth be told, as I said, you're good, but you're not You know Eze. I'm gutted about Eze. This is just, it's just a slap in the face. I'll get over this. And Spurs can even make me get over this better by spending that money wisely. Go and take that 60 million. Go and spend it on a baller. Go and bring a baller that we actually need. Morgan Gibbs-White was a want, people. He was a WANT. He was a want. He was not essential to the success of Tottenham Hotspur, potential success of Tottenham Hotspur next season. He wasn't. If you look at the first 11, he is not a guaranteed starter in the 10. He's nowhere near Maddison's level. And I've said this. This isn't even revising history. I said this in the last video. He's not touching Maddison as a 10. I'm sorry, he's not. So the only way this Morgan Gibbs-White deal would have even made sense for me anyway is if we had signed the deeper midfielder that can pass and the left-sided centre-back and the striker. If you had told me, okay, you know what, Morgan Gibbs-White wasn't going to sign a new deal and he does join Tottenham, but guess what? You don't get you don't get the pass master in the middle of the park. You don't get the left-sided defender. You don't get the striker. That's not a good window for me. That's not a good window for me. I'm sorry. So again, I'll repeat, Gibbs-White improves this team. Of course he improves this team, no doubt about it. But does he really improve our first 11 in the position that he plays? Remains to be seen. The answer for me is no. So what you can do, Tottenham, is you can take that money and go and spend it on a player that does improve the first 11 and is a natural fit. We're not shoehorning a number 10 into an 8 because he can run. No. You go get a number 8 who can pass. You go get number 6 who can pass, who can break up play. They're looking at Palhinha now. Why stop at Palhinha? Go and get Douglas Luiz as well. They're both cheap. If you really want to be that club that are about their business, if you want to maintain that same intent that you had for Morgan Gibbs-White, go and throw money at Juventus and bring Douglas Luiz alongside Palhinha. That's a brand new double pivot. Go and sell Basuma and Bentancur. Be ruthless. Because now we've been slapped. You better salvage this summer. Thomas Frank cannot be let down with the same issues that have plagued us with Ange, that have plagued us with Conte, that have plagued us with Nuno, that have plagued us with Mourinho. No, I don't want to see it. I want to see a pass master in the middle of the park. That is imperative for Tottenham. If you want to bring someone who can destroy and break up play like Palhinha, calm, do that. But don't let it be at the expense of a pass master. I want to see a player who can play at the left side. So when there's dropping at left back or left centre back, I'm not worried. When Mickey van der Ven gets his customary hamstring injury, I'm not worried. When Destiny gets his customary injury, I'm not worried. I want a striker to come into this team. So when Solanke has gone 1 in 6 or 1 in 7, I'm not worried because we got that striker to come off the bench and bag. I watched the preseason games. I don't want to see Richarlison starting. I want him out the club. I want Basuma gone. I want changes. Let this Morgan Gibbs-White slap in the face be the catalyst for change. Because it is a slap. We've had our heads slapped by Nottingham Forest. Let this slap be the catalyst for change. Come back with a vengeance. Let me know your thoughts, people. Let me know your thoughts.